was on my farm. And there was a motorcyclist that came by. Georgie brought that up. I just remembered because of Georgie Porgy. He rides motorcycles. But anyhow, this motorcyclist had been out on the highway, and he picked up a hitchhiker. And this hitchhiker didn't have a jacket, he just had on a t-shirt. And so as they were going through the hills, it got cold. So the motorcyclist, being a very nice guy, took his jacket off and gave it to him. And then they drove down the road a little bit further, and the guy tapped him on the shoulder, and he said, the little flappies on the collar are hitting me in the face. So this motorcyclist stops, pull over, he said, puts the jacket on backwards. And he zipped it up for her. So he got back on the motorcycle, and they're going through the hills, and they decided to take a shortcut which went right by my farm. Now down the road, the farmer and Adele, they went past Farmer Adele's part, and then when they went past Farmer Brown's place, you guys get the idea that I'm making this as long as I want? And then they come by my place. I was out there on the tractor, and as I looked over, they spun out, went off the road and hit a tree. So I went over and was talking to them. I called 911. State trooper come up, and he says, Mr. McDonald, he said, were either one of them alive after the accident? I said, well, the one in the back talked a little bit, but as soon as I straightened his head out, he quit. Yeah, see, that was good. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? Yay! Okay. Little Ms Muffet, or no, what? Muffet. Muffet? It's spelled with an O. It's Steve Matthias. What do you expect? Little Ms Muffet eating her curds and whey. Is that
all right? Here we go. Whoa! Watch out. Not only the reader, I'm the prop man. Little Ms Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Hey, she's from Wisconsin after all. Along came a spider. Sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away.
What? Stop. Redo. This woman's not going to be frightened by anything. Hey!
Let's try it again. And along came a spider. Get back up there. Along came a spider and sat down beside her.
No!
Poor spider, is he okay?
I really, excuse me, I'm being summoned.
It's about time the police caught you. Being summoned, get it?
You know, I got a union. I was in the union for almost 40 years. I started out driving a little bitty kitty car truck. That's a big truck. She can tell me what to do. Okay.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my sweet little wife. And I'm supposed to say say Norm Canoodle's next, and Dave Bucks follows him. Is that somehow close to what I'm supposed to be doing? Do you want the hat back too? Okay. They took my hat away. Now I don't know what order it is. I think it was Canoodle. Canoodle, come on out. In case you just didn't know, we do love each other. We're fairly new at this.
Fairly new at loving each other. All right, now row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Help us now, this section. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. Hey, my noodle's not working.
You need to get a canoodle.
You don't have to take that. Take it before I go home.
Come on, do your job.
We only went over it 4 times with you. Oh, look at me.
Oh, where is that little blue boy? Boy blue. Blue boy.
Hey,
horns. And he left back at the barn. We need to shoot our horns and wake the thing up. You ready?
Oh, what's going on?
Well, you're asleep, and I need to milk the cow. Your sheep are laying all over the place. The sheep. The cows are still in the corn.
Honestly, I've not heard a more dramatic rendition of that poem. I tell you. Did you feel the spirit, the heart? I have been told by a little voice, come all the way around here to tell me that I'm wrong. The winner of the first group, you have to go sit over there, but where Diane's at. You have to get up from where you're at. Say everything, all you got.
You gotta sit over here.
Oh, there's a gentleman. Well, I don't know that you're allowed, brother. Okay. I don't have, what? You know, things happen around here that I don't control. They told me I was in charge. Honestly,
You made a mistake.
yeah, they even give me instructions. I was going to read them. Okay. All right. I'm because of that little outbreak, there'll be no joke on this break. Okay, wait a minute. See? I acted on my own. Little girl, this is getting sicky. You know, my reputation is on the line here. These folks thought I was a sweet, wonderful old man. Now they think I'm not Papa Ron anymore. They think I'm mean old McDonald. You have traced.
I
What do you
got
have written down there?
I got my nursery rhyme.
Okay, I have been told by the outbreaks. Just a minute. I've been told by the outbreaks of this crowd that I have changed the way I'm going to say. So I'm putting it on them. Should she be allowed to read her nursery rhyme? It better be good.
Two pigeons. I had two pigeons, bright and gay. That means happy. They flew from me the other day. What was the reason that they did go? I cannot tell you. I don't know.
Okay, now you guys have tried to override me, but I'm still in charge. Explain it to me, okay? Okay, you can explain it.
You don't know what a pigeon is?
No, this has nothing to do with nursery rhymes.
I took it out of the book.
Is Jack Sprat in there?
He ain't
Little
there.
Jack Corner?
Yep. they're
Where's
all
the
there.
cherry pie? Any of that stuff. If you give me one reference to a fairy tale.
Jack be little, Jack be quick, Jack the double the candlestick.
What
She's
do you
got
say?
it.
All right,
Come
you
on.
go get ready, and you can come out here and tell your grandma. Oh, we didn't win. Who knew? There's a little thing I forgot. I think I have it here. I hope it's the right. No, that's the first group. I don't know who was in the last group. Did we have a group? A little boy blue. Come blow your horn up here.
Ms Muffet.
Did we do all three of them? Oh, the spider, I forgot Muffet. Just one of you. Just one of you. Don't, no, you're not influencing the audience. Just one of you. But I would advise you to send the prettiest one. Okay. Little boy blue. Well, there's two of them. And then, and the Noodle. And the broken noodle. Okay. Man, that shows you my influence. I told them, put the three pretty ones out. Okay. Okay. Do your voting.
Okay, 4. Yeah! Little boy blue. And row your boat.
Okay, Daniel, what we got?
It's the
This one?
Row, row, row.
Roll in. Okay, you need to sit by Miss Hubbard. Or by her cupboard or whatever. Old lady. I can't tell Diane Hobson she's an old lady. You guys can try to pull that off. I ain't doing it. Okay, this time is one more group. Okay. Leanne Dunkler, 3 Blind Mice. And then it'll be Vic Barnes following them, and then Diane Ernst. Okay, start when you want to. Permanent reading job, is that what you got? Okay.
The story of the 3 blind mice, as we have always been told. Stand with us. We're going to do it again. Go ahead, stand. It's all right. You need to relax anyway. All right, sing it. Let's go. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife. Cut off her tail with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as 3 blind mice? You can be seated. So the 3 mice flee, tailless, but as Paul Harvey would say, we want to tell you the rest of the story And what really happened, let us introduce you to these 3 blind mice. First, there is Okra Mouse. She knew all about the soul, or so she thought. She was continually searching, studying, and even wrote books on the subject. She also thought giving was key, so she shared her wealth of cheese with others. Little did she know it had nothing to do with her soul. Okay, Oprah, that's enough. Next is Einstein Mouse. He thought he knew it all and was quick to tell others what he thought. Yes, he was smart. He was smart. But in all of his studying, his search was in vain. And so Einstein Mouse. Thank you, Einstein. Finally, we have Miss Betty Crocker Mouse. She went to church every Sunday and helped wherever she was needed. She gave to the poor, brought soup to the sick, and helped in the church. On the outside, she looked and acted like a Christian. But for her, it was all works. For she thought the more she did, it would secure her place in heaven. Thank you, Miss Betty Crocker. But along comes an RV Maps worker, doing what only RV Maps workers do, working, singing, and sharing the love of Jesus. RV Maps workers certainly aren't blind, so he shares with them about the gospel. And the mice are no longer blind. Watch them take off their glasses and drop their white canes. They see the truth, and they are now free, free, free. They're not very good at changing wardrobes. And you know what else? They quickly joined the RV Maps program to travel this country, building churches and changing lives. If you happen to see a tailless mouse in your RV, don't despair. They're one of us, building churches, changing lives.
mute off? The mute might be on.
Before we go any further, when I was called to do this, I was given a whole list of nursery rhymes, and I thought, this sounds like a real simple one. I think I can do this, and so I picked it. But I forgot it somewhere in these last 80 years. I can't skip anymore. And we got skipped. Now, I am going to sing, whether you like it or not, and you got to sing with me. And if any of you are still able to skip, and you want to get out and skip up and down the aisle with us a little bit, you more than welcome. I got a little history. This came into the United States somewhere around 1840. It was used as square dancing, and it was a mixer. And they always had one guy that was in the middle, and when girls would come by, he'd steal one of them. And then the guy that he stole from had to go in the middle. Now, we're not going to do all that, I don't think. But we're going to see what we can do, and we're going to sing these crazy verses I never have made sense out of them. How many of them sang it in grade school? Oh, so y'all know them. So sing with us, and like I say, anybody that still knows how to skip, you get out there and skip, okay? So we're going to go. Crows in the pasture, 2 by 2. Crows in the pasture, 2 by 2. Crows in the pasture. You all singing? 2 by 2. Crows in the pasture, 2 by 2. Crows in the pasture, 2 by 2. To my little my darling. Flies in the buttermilk. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my what'll I do? What'll I do? Yeah. I'll find another one prettier than you. I'm not going to sing that verse to this lady. Found my partner, love is true. Found my partner, love is true. Found my partner, love is true. Skip down my road, my darling.